we go. Alrighty then. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Trader Gray, and we're going to be playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be doing drafts in space, and just because I like the set, and I, when I started it, I wanted to do a Bronze and Mythic challenge. Real life stuff got in the way, of course, but here it is back in Quick Draft for one more week, and we're Platinum 2, if I'm not mistaken. That would be kind of embarrassing if I, yeah, Platinum Tier 2. We're Platinum Tier 2. We might as well keep pushing on and see if we can't get Mythic before the reset happens. That'll be great if we can. And that's why the rest of this week is going to be more Magic the Gathering. So if you're just tuning in or catching this maybe later after it's streamed, if, you know, catching me on YouTube, hit that like button, especially if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, consider leaving a little emoji or chat in the comment section, and that, you know, just 1 or 2 seconds to help me out. Super appreciated. Thank you in advance. If you're over here on Twitch, hello Ines, hello Pi. Don't forget to follow. And if you didn't know, you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and get free goodies every 30 days, including a free Twitch subscription you can use on your favorite streamer of your choice. All right. So we're gonna get started here. Let me clean my glasses. It's looking a little spotty. Where is my... There it is. Hey, Radiated. Can't read what you typed here yet, but I see your name. I see your name. Give me a second here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a sub. Sub on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. Yeah. Trey, do you want to wear contacts? No. No. I think this gives me +5 charisma wearing them. But sometimes if you don't clean them right, it's a hassle. Oh, on side. That's better. Nope. No. Hold on. Gotta believe harder. You gotta massage it a different way. The right way. All right. Better. I don't play in Magic Together, but congrats on your Platinum. Assume that it's pretty solid, either that or Platinum is like level 4 and you're still baby player. Platinum, I would say, is like maybe, you know, like anyone that's putting any kind of time into the game. I would say, yeah, you're you know, like an average decent player, you know, that kind of thing. Diamond is a little step higher, and then after that is Myth. So I mean, if you're struggling to go past Platinum, I would say there's nothing wrong with that, because yeah, I would say you're just your average Magic player. I mean, when I started out in Magic, you know, I started out with Crappy Scrappy, and started doing tournaments and just played for the sake of it, you know, for the fun of it. And I learned a lot, learned how to build, learned how to get better, and because that's the beauty of it. Every, you know, any loss you take, you get inspired, and you keep, you know, keep pushing. So, but yeah, that's what I told people on the channel here, is like, if you lose, you know, don't just throw your cards and leave the table. You, like, you know, gain whatever inspiration you can from it, because you might learn something that you didn't already know, you know. So that's pretty cool. Trade is a builder. Can he build it? Yes, he can. But yeah, we're gonna get into a draft here, folks. Thank you, Pi. 15 months. Thank you so much for keep coming back to the channel for 15 months. Thank you. Let's see. Forget the emojis. That's what he said. All right. So if y'all caught last, what was it? Friday, we had a big 7-8 hour stream. I can't remember, maybe 6 hours of Magic. We played into the wee hours of the morning. We had 4 drafts, 2 7-1s, and I think we went 3-3 and 3-3 on the other. So we ended up currently. Let me share this with y'all. Limited. Not 71%. Let me refresh this. I'm not at a 71%. There we go. All right, let me swap screens so y'all can kind of see it. This is our journey with current set right now. Because I started it when it was a premiere draft before the fake Spider-Man stuff. And actually, it's kind of funny. Even with the reset, I jumped back up doing Duskmorn and some of the other drafts. So yeah, there was a reset where it brought me back down, I think down to maybe like high bronze. I can't remember, or low silver. But anyway, by the time we started getting back into the quick drafts of Edge of Eternities here, it's actually not that big of a break here of a difference. So we started out with our first deck 6-3, second 2-3 because we did some memeing, 5-3. You know, so that this is the climb. We're currently at a 64% win ratio, 47 matches, 26 losses. So 47 wins, 26 losses, 7 trophies, and we're sitting at platinum here too. So we're about to hit diamond if we can keep this success. You can kind of see the steep climb here, and then we're starting to kind of average out a little bit, but we're still still on the rise. So I would imagine we start as we get into higher difficulties of players, we're going to not be able to advance so quickly, is the theory. So that being said, I would imagine instead of having an 80%, 88% win rate, if we can keep it 4-3, 5-3, as far as wins go, that would be great and still over positive. So, but yeah, this is our current journey so far with the current set, and there you go. So, slide that back over. And yes, you can check out my Untapped profile. It is online. The decks that I drafted are visible, and check all of that out. So if you're over here on Twitch, once we get into the games, you can see that I have Untapped on, and you can hover over the cards and everything that I'm playing with, including the opponent, the board state, everything. Everything you see there, you can click and view. So if you're over here on YouTube, thank you in advance, because I like people on YouTube giving me those watch hours. So thank you. All right, we are going to put up our backup chat here in case I lose power. Plug in, and we are going to go. Do you know any German? Barely. I said Guten Morgen, and it reminded me of the best German word I've ever heard. I think his girlfriend is German. Oh, yeah. The lovely Ein. Oh. All right. Quick draft of Eternity. I'm actually saving the gold to do some other stuff. Well, if they give me a hive pool, I'm going to choose hive pool. I mean, I'm just gonna pick it. I'm just gonna pick it every damn time. like every single time. So I would like to go into blue with it if I can. We did a black and white one, which wasn't bad. We'll just see what comes next. Let's pick this. If this wasn't here, okay, then oh, that's good that y'all see the if it wasn't here, I'd be picking this one because I want a red and black redemption deck. We did a red and black deck, went 3 for 3, and I want a redemption on it. But I'm not going to turn down a serious great card. So Ainz is almost a neighbor, so I thought to greet the European way. No. Let's talk about what's awesome. First off, this passing. Yeah, this is great. This is great too. It's a nice little flyer. There's really not... I was black-white last time. It's hard not to pick a good quality card because there's really nothing else in the pack. I mean, Killship is nice to have too, don't get me wrong. But we're not quite ready for Killship to be in our deck. So if this was timed, I would have picked this already. Because overall, this is just a great quality card. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick the quality cards and see what passes around. Now, the only white here, the Starport, not bad. This is really good because when it enters, it creates another 1/1, and we can sacrifice this and search our library for an equipment card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle. I highly doubt that we're going to get any equipment. So it's basically a 2 mana for 2 1/1s, which is why it's just a solid card. Other good candidates, Annul, not so bad. I mean, it's nice to have one of them in your deck, but I wouldn't pick this early. Cut Propulsion's a great removal. Evasive Maneuvers is really good if you have a spaceship. But since we don't have that, or we haven't even touched red, I think staying white for right now is the play here. So we're going to pick up another solid quality card. Interesting to note, yeah, Orbital Plunge is here. So some definitely red removal worth picking up, but we're not going to pass up quality. Okay. That also is a nice removal for white. So still no reason to deviate because it's very nice removal. It's going to do 2 damage no matter what, but if I have extra creatures, it's going to do anything to a target attacking or blocking. Now, that's the one thing that I don't like about it, is that it's got to be attacking or blocking. So as far as us to remove it. But nonetheless, it is the best pick out of this, and it goes with exactly what we're already picking so far. Now, this is great and all, but we're what, pick 5? Over a tractor beam? Oh, well. Okay. So this is where we start to pivot. Maybe for blue-white this go around. Maybe. This is a really solid, like, give me your card, and if it does things, I get to do those things because it's now my card. It just depends on what it is, right? So if it's got, you know, something where it's not a tap symbol, but you just spend mana on it, or you create a 2/2 creature dork, then perfect. Yeah, we're talking about, like, you know, that blue-green one, where you spend like 6 to 8 mana, you draw a card, and you create a 2/2, and it can only happen once turn. So tractor beaming that onto our board is awesome, you know, because we remove it from the opponent, but we also get to keep it. So I don't think I care to look at anything else. I mean, this is a good contender. It's kind of showing that green is open, quite possibly. But tractor beam being passed around on 5th pick is hard not to pick up. So. Because white is now dried up, but we got kick-ass blue card here as a follow-up. It can't be blocked if we cast 2 or more spells, and the blue-white kind of expels at that. So maybe we are going to be cheap. Like, we could try to do like a cheap blue-white deck here. Nice green card, nice artifact. This is a good red card, but this is the best card out of the pack. So. Kinda diddly filler, but I'll pick an All Fate scroll over this stuff. Nothing really to write home about. A 2-drop would not hurt here. The Light Jammer might actually be better. Keeps us in blue. We could always pick this up later. It might even wiggle. Yeah, I'll go with the Light Jammer. Picking up an annul here. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Though, why is this still here? Do I want to pick up the black just in case? Because the Infiltrator and the Tractor Beam are solid, but this is really good. I guess I'll take one annul just because. And then we get the kill ship. Oh, baby. I don't want 2 annul. Do I? Pretty sure I'm not going to play that. The nutrient block isn't bad. Okay. Reroute systems. Cheap, easy. It gains indestructible or does 2 damage to target capped creature. I would like a Mechazoa and a Starfighter pilot. Would not mind this. Don't think I'm going to pass it. We want to be... If I didn't have the Infiltrator... Yeah, I think we want to be low in mana cost at the moment. So we're gonna pick this up. Not bad. Oh, okay. Talking about being low in the mana cost. This if an opponent controls more lands than us, we can create a land or token, which is nice. And whenever a land we control enters, this gets +1. So, hey, Shock. So perfect. It's a cheap creature. It's solid. I love dual Sun Adepts. I'm just not going to pass that up over. Now, Cryogen Relic is the shiznit, and so is Radiant Strike. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to pass it up. Well, blue is kind of meh. Got black here. Honestly, I'm going to take the black just in case. Oh, well then we go back to being blue and white here with this kind of pick. Like, holy moly. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and whenever it non-token creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, create a 1. I mean, get in my deck. Dockworker Drone. Get in my deck. I love Dockworker. A Cryogen. Okay. Another dock worker drone. I'm down for it. Yes. Starfighter pilot. Yeah, I mean our curve is looking really good here. Looking really awesome. You know, since we are kind of leaning into the second spell category, then again, you are slightly better than this card. But I got a lot of 2-drops. I don't have a whole lot of big stuff. I think I'm gonna go for the opposite here. We may play the starport. I play the sentinel. Eh. We got a lot of playables. Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. Yeah, it's just. It's just good. It's just going in the deck. I mean, it's a rare. Let's play with it. Let's have some fun. Ooh, I guess we are leaning into the 2-spell. So we are going to go extremely low to the curve here. Let's get another infiltrator. Yes. Over Scrapbot, drone. I guess, yeah. We're definitely blue-white. Okay. This is great, but hold up. What do we got here? A Radiant Strike. I think I want the interaction versus... Gosh, it's such a good card, though. What's the chances of having another Radiant Strike back? I'm not going to pick up another Annul. The Command Bridge would help out, I think. That goes in. I already have a kill ship, so we're looking at this or action. Return up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 3 or less. I mean, I don't have any. So basically, we're only returning. We're not returning a whole lot. I don't think that goes in there. I think another drone, or do I value probably since we wouldn't be low and we can flash it in and we can sacrifice it and draw a card. I think this is where I pick up the Gale Blade. We're a little light. Okay. I think this is where this is great. Well, it becomes a 2. Do I value this over the boosters? I mean, we are trying to be cheap, and it's a solid card no matter what. Yeah, I think it's better than, say, Light Jammer and maybe even better than the Operative at this point. Not quite sure. I do think this could be a nice surprise Light Blade type of deck because it activates our second spell. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. The deck is all about going 2 spells. Can I get really cheesy over solid 4-5? Can I get real cheesy? I might be able to get real cheesy. We got a Tractor Beam. We got a Focus Fire, Reroute System. The Annuls, even though I'll probably just play 1. And a Kill Ship. And of course, hive pools just to. Yeah, I think we may go cheesy. Do I have enough card draw? I mean, I got okay. 4 or 5 though. Dang it. I think I gotta go with that. Go for a 2-drop here. The Lux. Picking something to pick something. I mean, I'm just gonna take it just to take it because it could end up just being gems. I don't have one of these. Maybe that ends up being in the deck. We'll see. All right. So, before we start here is schedule for the week. That is be more magic. Now I know I've gotten some comments on YouTube already, and like, what? No Silent Hill? What? No Destiny 2? Like, folks, we're Platinum 2. We're pretty dang close to being in Diamond, and I can taste Myth. So we're gonna try to knock it out this week, if not within 10 days. So that is the goal. So hang in there. We're gonna try to do this. So, all right, we got to make cuts. I am gonna play 16 land. So basically, we're at 50. We need to get rid of 10 cards. Lux Knight may go. So we're going to stick that over here. All Fate Scroll. Don't think we're in All Fate Scroll deck. From Companion. Sweeper. I did say we can move out the Light Jammer. I think Starport Security is not the type of deck fits into. I don't mind running to Annul since we're light on removal. So we got to get rid of 4 more. We're not going to be running these in that often. We don't have any spaceships to use them on, or we can tap it and then untap another permanent, you know. So yeah, those are great for spaceships. I think we're gonna be doing that. Need to get rid of 2 more cards. I like what we got here. Am I just getting rid of the Light Blade and the Nutrient Block? I think so. We're more white than blue. I think that's the deck, folks. I think that's the deck. Okay. Let me get this to the lovely Ainz here. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good night or day. Let me know. Ainz, you still there? Or did you go to sleep on me? Hmm. Thank you, my love. I just sent it to you. You know, I could always splash in that embrace of. Didn't I pick one up? That'd be kind of hard to play, though. Especially on early game. Yeah, that'd be too hard. So, the Lovely Irons is going to create a little condensed picture for me because Instagram is kind of weird about that. We're going to blast it to socials and then we're going to start. I got these cheese crackers with protein because when I got my flu shot, they gave me a little care package as a thanks for coming in, you know, that kind of thing. So when you're dealing with kids that go to school, you need your flu shot. Trust me. It goes down easier after about 3 or 4 seconds because it's supposed to be, it's like trying very hard to mimic cheddar cheese while also trying to be healthy, but it goes down all right. Thank you, my love. Let me down. All right, we're gonna send that everywhere. All right, copy, paste, skip it. Almost done because it's too fast like that, especially when Lovely Iron makes the picture and it's so user friendly, everything. And we'll even post it in our Discord channel. Come check us out. Where's my Magic the Gathering channel? Here it is. All right, here we go, folks. How many of y'all think I'm gonna go 7 and set trophy with this deck? I'm gonna be honest. I hope I just go even or over because I don't know if staying low to the ground with okay removal is going to do it. We probably should have picked up that Radiant Strike over the Meccan. We'll see. We'll see. But if I go 5 wins, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. You know what? I would. I'm not going to complain. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I got a soundboard. Probably use it.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, Ainz.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Well, starting off with 2 lands isn't exactly what I would like to see, but hey, it's okay because we're playing a very low to the ground type of deck, and we'll probably draw into more land, right? Right. I'm not going to turn it away when we have Hive Pool to start. So hey, we drew land. Look at that. If they play something and attack in, we'll see what happens. Okay. What is this? You gotta be 2 more tapped, put a 1/1 counter, remove. Okay. This is a great blocker. Oh. Do I want to put it in my hand? I actually don't want to put it in my hand. I think I'm going to decline so I can. Yeah. So I can get the 2/3. I'm happy to trade here if they do something. Or they could straight up use removal just to smack in for 3. Soundboard is louder than everything else. Well, this game is pretty chill on the music, so there is that. I mean, yeah, I'm going to block. All right. Play this and say go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What do I want to do here? Probably play this and say go. Yeah. We'll take 4. We're looking to get some more land. We can hold up. We can counter something if they play an artifact or an enchantment. Let me pull up my Steam. Okay. That's interesting. It does come with a 1/1 counter on each. All right. So we're going to take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to take 8, though. I think I am going to go for the Chaplain. And, of course, it can only kill one of my creatures, but I should be able to kill it. I can also block target artifact or enchantment spell. Yeah, that getting in for 6 is pretty beastly. Does not attack in with the champ. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I take 6. I don't have an artifact to sacrifice, unfortunately, so... they got an instant they can play. Quite very interesting. I think it's the Dark Endurance, maybe? No attacks. So, this is the problem with having this card, is that Don't have a whole lot of artifacts except for here. But I have other things. We're just trying to stabilize, stay alive right now. I would love to be able to play 2 spells, but if I get another land, I can put in my hive pool, and that is when we're going to start stabilizing very quickly. Where is my mountain? Stream deck. We'll turn that volume down a little bit. Huh. Well, this has to come into tapped. We'll do a blue. It's fine. We're not going to do any attacks right now. Because the next turn we can hive pool. And I can do things with this as well. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I think they have a Dark Endurance. But if we kill the chaplain, it's not going to come back to life. That being said, I believe this is just an easy block here. This is an easy block here. And we take the 4. And if they got something, which they do. Okay, so they forced removal, but they lose their adept. Honestly, I think the adept was worth keeping over the... Oh yeah, we'll just get rid of that because we can. So. All right. We got to stabilize now. We can take a hit, but if they have removal, I'm dead. There he goes. We tried our best. Not bad. Not bad at all. We tried our best. I think we both played very well. GG. Yeah, we'll see how this deck goes. The deck goes, because I didn't draw the one card that, you know, that Meccan thing, that 2-drop that would have been a Radiant Strike. So I had a little bit of the removal. Probably should have gotten the kill ship, but we didn't have enough mana for it anyway. I think this is a way better hand than we had last time. That's a mean. It's a every second spell, right? I wish we had gotten that in our draft. That would have been perfect for a deck. Okay, so they didn't get to pop off. So I could save this to double spell. I think I'm just going to do this for now. Do they have a double? Because I saved this for a double spell, so that my infiltrator can get in. They do. Okay. They're attacking with... Really? Oh, well. Okay. Die. That may cost them the game. Let's see what we draw. Kill ship is nice. Play this. And I want to get rid of nothing. The annul. Yeah, I'm playing blue-white. I think I can get rid of it. I got another one in the deck. Perfect. All right. Trade for the draw. They put it on that. I get that. That's it's not bad. It's not bad for us. We're take 2, but and then I can sacrifice the Cryogen Relic. This becomes a 4/5. That's actually a very good turn for us. We needed the land. See, they have all these double spells, but they got rid of their most valuable card. So I'm not quite sure about the play they had there and why they did that, but we will take it. Actually, yeah, this is a great attack. That's really a good attack for us. So, yeah, we'll just take out the, actually, I think I'm just going to take out the shield mate here. I'm surprised they didn't do the Docker drone. Just to get the other counter on something else. You know, just like chump it, but yeah, that works for us. Quantum Riddler. Yep, that's a good card. Yeah, their deck was way designed for the draw. The second spell deck was super designed for it. Easy block of my life. So our kill ship looking really good for the Riddler here on the next go around. So I can warp you. That's 1 mana. 1, 2, 3. I have 6. 4. Yeah, perfect. So I can warp you in for 1. I can play you. Warp you in. No attacks. Double striker on the board as a 3/3. That's really good for us. We got a kill ship in our hand. Akinoa does slow things down, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, well, if that's the case. Yeah, might as well. I'd probably put it on the mecha. Oh, they went with the flyer. Okay, interesting choice. Are you an artifact? No, you're just a sphinx. Okay. So, you're a 4/6? Yeah. I'll just wait until you play it. What choices? All right. Okay. See what you got. Actually, just in case you do have... no, I take that back. I have an annul, so... Okay. Well, do we think they have an annul? I think they do. They got something. Oh. Okay. Resolve. Yeah, sure. We can go on top. Play this. We play this and say go. Because they can't do anything about it now. Because now we know what card they had. Oh man, they just drew it. They just drew it. Oh my gosh. What a lucky ass draw. What a lucky draw. So lucky. Well, we can't really station it. I take 5. Actually, I think we do station it because we have to stabilize quickly. So out of the storm. We're basically dead next go around. They topped decked the one thing. We were gonna win the game with the Hive Pool. Hive Pool wins games. Oh, Hive Pool wins games. We were gonna win it. They top deck an emergency removal. Yeah, we're done because we just die in the air. So. Well, dang it. We have a decent deck. Let's get a couple wins with it at least. Come on. We got a decent deck. I saw another streamer that I like to watch. They played a blue-white deck as well. Pretty similar to ours. And they went like 1-3. I think you got to have strong removal. Like the deck that we just went up against, that is a perfect second spell deck. All right. Yeah, their deck was perfect. It was. It was good. They had Mouth of the Storm. They had the one that makes everything cheaper when you play 2 spells. They had the blue-white where it creates flyers. I hate that they didn't value the card at all, and they still won. So. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not going to make it indestructible. Why was it even asking me that? mean, sure. So they used a focus fire on that dude. All right. I think I'm okay with that, actually. I mean, I gotta be okay. We're gonna go here, so that way I can second spell things up. Why not attack with both? Okay. Do you have another one? No, you don't. If I block the first time, of course I'm going to block the second time. Why would they not do both? I don't get that. I do want a second spell here. So we are going to do fighter pilot, and dock worker drone. Becomes unblockable. I get to draw a card. Awesome. This is great. And we can do it again. Okay. We know they don't have anything unless they just drew it. So they're playing red and white. I'm gonna go for this. Actually, I can second spell. I just realized that. I want more land. I don't want cheap creatures. I want more land. Be safe, Pi. So they can block. They can maybe play a spell. It looks like they have a spell in hand, maybe? Maybe a Radiant Strike? Or it's just choosing blockers. I think it's choosing blockers. I think our opponent is AFK. Okie dokie. We'll take that. We'll take a win. We're not going to complain. We'll take it. Maybe our opponent was screwed on their mana base. It looked like it because they only had 3 white and looked like they were digging hard. Oh yeah. I think we are gonna pull again. Yeah, we'll keep. We'll get rid of. We'll get rid of a land, I guess. Since this is all cheap stuff we can play. I forget that we have a soundboard again. Okay. I think playing the dock worker drone here is perfect. It's a nice little blocker. And we smack in. Because we can put the counter on the flyer. Well, this might draw us a land, so I think that's the play. Yes, perfect. They're using all the removal on my cheap stuff, which isn't actually bad. You just took 2 life? Okay. All right. Well, let's see if they continue on with this play. No, they don't. Okay, interesting. Do they take another 2 life? What card did I just snag there? Yep, that was a good one to snag. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Take 5. Actually, no. I'm gonna say no blocks. We don't need to block that. Because we just smack in for 5. I'm keeping this because they're playing black, unfortunately, so it's a slow play for us. Because I would like to play the mana. Exile all creatures and spacecraft. Well, look at that. We saw that coming a long way. Don't need to kill it. Actually not a bad idea. You're only... And then we'll play this. Yep, can't do anything. Commit 0. All right, and we got a blocker as well, so... A tragic trajectory it. Oh my gosh, now we're just drawing cards. I mean land. We're just getting flooded. We're getting flooded hard. Is this how we lose? Is this how we lose? Is this really how we lose? It might be how we lose, folks. We'll see. Still got one more chance. And that's the game, folks. We should say good game. That's magic. That's magic. That's brutal. It's brutal. You know,
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
It's brutal. It's brutal. But we didn't lose our platinum tier 2. It's magic. It's magic. I mean, I don't think we had a bad deck. I think it was okay. One bad game. And then we had one game where they just had insane card quality. And then, yeah. Wow. I mean, in one game where they topped deck the very answer we were about to win. We were about to win and they top decked the answer. So, hey, that's what makes the game so great, because you love it when it happens to you when you're winning those games. So let's take that into account, that there's always a moment where sometimes we're on the reverse end of the bad draw, the bad luck. So it is what it is. We take those losses and we move on. Well, if you're going to give me a Riddler, I'm going to first pick a Riddler, because this is an insane card. It's insane. Follow it up with also another insane card and in the same color. Yes, please. Okay. So you're saying I could be blue-black by chance. This would be a better card. Mill 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Takes 8. 3/2 flying lifelink. Over. Yeah, I guess it is better. I really love my Virus Beetle, but all right, let's see where this goes. I mean, I could dip into Radiant Strike. I could be the blue-white, but blue-black seems possible. And then there's no more blue, no more black. Sammy is Curiosity, a Bombard. Am I gonna end up blue red by any chance? Okay. So the blue black dream, still a possibility. But when you have Cryogen and Mechan Assembler, don't think honestly, this is insane. Are we gonna end up blue red? Would like it over a second Cryogen. We're gonna end up blue red because this is happening. Bye-bye, grab ship. Welcome, Mechazoe. Yeah, I'll take it for the blue-red deck. Not gonna say no. Cryer Shatter goes in there. Yeah, okay. The Pangolin, yes, it's an artifact creature as well. I'll take my first mental modulation, and I divert disaster and Amoxite. Perfect. Okay. Removal it is. Beginning the combat of your turn, up to one other target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with flying. Actually, that's not bad. What else do I have? This black and white. Yeah, we'll try it. It's a rare. I've never played with it, so let's try it. Try it out. Seeing these black cards come up, man, we could have had maybe a better blue black deck, but I don't know. This is pretty gas, I feel like. So take a two drop artifact. Scan shit, maybe? Oh my gosh. Start passing me the grav kills on top of this. You know, Landseeker really works out. I'll take another little Landseeker, I think. Because it creates an artifact, right? Yeah. And that works too. So yeah, I'm fine with that. I guess we're committing black that's coming over the. I guess I'll take a light jammer just in case. An annul over us. Yeah, I'll take an annul. I do like one. Nutrient block. We need stuff. Maybe my red. Probably seen it, but just in case, start taking black cards. This. Really? Okay. Can you give me two of them? Hard to go into black is really it. It's too hard to go into black. So we're definitely blue-red. We're committed. I am gonna prioritize removal over badass creature just because we don't have a I think Code Cracker Hound gets into the deck. Mouth of the Storm, I think, gets into the deck. Oh my words. Oh, but it's legendary. So I have two of them. I think I want another cryogen over a third one. Oh my gosh, Titan? Yeah. Whenever another creature or artifact you control enters, is still, yeah, take that. That goes great with our deck. This goes great with our deck. We can get rid of some of those weird red ones that we picked up. I don't like it, but we'll take it. It's a 2-drop and it works. Like, I'm not gonna play 3 of these. Actually, can I just pick? Yeah. Another 3-drop instead. Probably better. Then again, yeah, I think we went 3-drop. Oh, I love Mechazoas. Light Hammer. Alright. For those that are just now tuning in, thank you. Schedule this week is more Magic: The Gathering So if you're joining the channel and you're like, hey, this dude's pretty cool, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm a variety streamer, but we are going to be doing a push to Mythic drafting. So check me out. Hang in there. Let me know how your day is going. Help out with that YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment. If you're over here on Twitch, don't forget to follow. Let's build a deck here. Pretty sure I don't want you because I have enough top end. My top end rather have, because this is more of a 2-drop, quite honestly, because I'm always gonna play it like that. All right, got a lot of 2s. I'm gonna go to 16 land, so we need to get rid of 7 cards. I don't know if I play that. Get one light. I got 2 cryogens, so maybe no elemental modulations. I don't want 2 of these. I don't think I need Crumb Companion. I get rid of Turbo Throne here. I kind of like it. Man, my removal is redonkulously low. I have 2 orbital plunges, a debris field crusher, and that's it. So I think the mental modulation stays. Maybe get rid of the nutrient block. I think the divert disaster stays. If we're keeping the interaction spells here, how many creatures do I have? 15. Ouch. Oh, I do have a Cryo Shatter and an Annul. It is my... I mean, it does give things +1/+1 and haste. So if I keep it, am I getting rid of these 2 then? Or am I getting rid of this and something? Because I think I'd rather have the mental modulation. We can go down to 14 maybe. Like, which one do I value more here? I don't think, since we're not super aggro, I think you go out. Do I just get rid of these 2 and go to 17 land? Because what's my curve? 3.4. I think going 6 lands might be not in my favor. I think this is the first time I'm actually going to go to 17 lands. This creates a creature. So that, I mean, even though we're down to 14, it creates one. Wow. That did not turn out the way I thought it would. I did not prioritize a lot of low-cost creatures. So we gotta go 17 no matter what. Yeah, we're out on 3. We saw that black removal coming by, but I don't think black was the play. I think red and blue was it, but we just didn't get lucky with the draft. And that may just be all she wrote for this. Heinz, I don't think I'm gonna blast this one on social media. Watch us. Oh boy. Let's go.
Oh, fudge.
We'll probably draw in the red.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Yeah, we drew in a red. Red, black. Let's discard a card. All right. Yep, I take 2. What you got? Oh boy, super aggressive. Not something you see every day. Removal on my 2/2. They sack their own 2/2. Not gonna say anything bad about my opponent. I'm not trying to make fun of them or anything in that nature. But they should have attacked in with the 2/2 first. See if I don't take the damage, and then sacrifice it after. That way you would have done 2 more points of damage. My opponent did not put any land down last turn. Let's see if they drew land this go around. No, they did not. Good for us. That is very good for us. We smack in for 4. We play this. Sack the lander token. And we get to draw a card. Our hand is looking great, folks. The grab ship comes into play. They can mill 3, return a creature or spacecraft. They bring back their pangolin. I think I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to smack in for 8. What is this? We can do that on their turn, and yeah. I'll just scare them with my open mana since I'm playing blue. Gain control. Okay. So they smack me for 4. Oh no, they're gonna... Okay. Station. Alright. We'll take it, folks. We'll take it. GG.
Groovy.
It helped. Yes. We had a pretty good draw there too. I mean, we were doing things. We were doing things. We'll see how it goes for this next game. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good night or day. Eat cheddar glass crackers. It's okay after a few licks in. It's okay after a lick. A draw. What? What does that mean? Did I get a loss? No, I didn't even get a win either. So we just the two of us failed to connect with each other, I guess. Gonna lay down here soon. All right. Well, hope you have a great night. Cuddle with you afterward. Ow. Not what I would like at all, but I go first as well. Okay. We're playing with 17 land, so we'll just see what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna let that happen. Oh boy, we would lose this, but yeah, I want that instead. I think that's a better play. Draw some land. Perfect. All right, I take your one. Yep. Good play on them. Very good play. Bree. 3 damage to any target. I like it. I like it a lot. It takes 8 to station. Yuck. I'll smack in. And then you can do your looting things, whatever. Yep, got rid of a light jammer. Don't blame me on that. Three. Three. And 3 points of damage on the board. We stationed up our Field Crusher, took out one of their big cards. We got The Mouth of the Storm next. We got a Riddler. We got a Land Secret. Hey, Immortal. How you doing? We're playing Melted. Actually, I need one more land. So I think playing the Menace creature here makes sense. So, then again, having a 5/5 on the board is really good for us. When this becomes tap, draw a card, then discard a card. I actually like keeping this one down. In the turn. Now, do you have a plunge? Invasive maneuvers. No. Oh, you used 2 removals just to smack in for 3 and to draw 2 cards. Wow. I think the Mouth of the Storm coming in is perfect for us. Reduces everything on the board. And we can smack in for 3 now. Again. Be in the turn. We got a 6/6 with a ward of 2. So they have to pay the ward cost of 2 mana. They're going to do something about it. A Orbital Plunge would do it, but they do not have... Actually, they do now with 6. 4 + 2. The Mechazoa, they would have to spend 2 mana just to tap it down. They smack in for 1. They get to draw 1. Whale comes in to surveil. They should have done that before they drew, though. So that's a misplay on their part. They're digging. They're digging. Ooh, this is great. This is great for us. All right. I cannot seem to find another red mana source for the life of me. And we have 6 others in the deck. We have drawn 6 of our blues, and we had 10 of them. Mechazoa comes on. What are you going to tap down? The Mouth of the Storm. All right, not a bad play. We take 4. No blocks. Orbital Plunge. Mana. I like this. I like this a lot because this will... perfect. We take you out. We're going to put the counter on... Let's see. On you, actually. Right? Yeah, I like that. Put the counter on you. Is this only 1 at a time? No, it's not. We're gonna play this. Get another token. Okay. Okay. Kill ship comes on. What are you gonna do? Mouth of the Storm, and you have to pay ward 2 again. So our ward, our Mouth of the Storm with the ward was wrecking them. It was just taking all their mana up. So hey, that was perfect for us. We just kept. I mean, our crappy red blue deck is gone 2-0, and I didn't have faith apparently, but it's doing great. Hey Pie, welcome back. GG. Irons, if you're awake, I'm gonna have you consolidate this. Oh, actually, I can consolidate. You don't get out of bed. Don't get out of bed. I can do it. I can. Because I didn't have faith, folks. I didn't have faith. Apparently, this is not a bad deck. This is not a bad deck. You're not in bed? Do you feel like... Okay, here. I'll send it to you. I just want to make sure YouTube chat is working here. Sometimes if I don't type in it, we'll just put a heart in. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Let me get this sent to you. Sorry. Ian's gonna consolidate this for me into something that posts very easy on the socials. It'll take us less than a minute just to post it to it. And it'll take her less than 2 minutes. Just to get it back to me. So, but yeah, so hang in there, folks. It's a good time just to remind y'all if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a little message in the comment chat section to help out with that YouTube algorithm. If you're over here on Twitch, don't forget to follow. But yeah, apparently this red and blue deck is killing it. Killing it so far. I didn't think it would, because we're so light on removal, but it's doing things. Imagine Ain's playing, draw 6 lands, no playable cards in a row, the German curse, and it follows. If you missed it. We had a loss earlier where I just drew like 4 or 5 lands in a row, and I needed one. The guy, the villain, the guy, the villain, the opponent had 2 life, and I was down to 1 life, and I just needed to draw a playable. I just needed to draw a playable to block their 2/2 that was on the board. That was it. That was it. They had a 2/2 on the board. That was it. That's all we needed. We just needed a playable. Kept drawing land after land after land. Yeah, our first one we went 1 and 3. Not that great. But this one, as promised. Mine should be done here in about 20, maybe 20 seconds or less. Yep, perfect. Thank you, love. All right, we're gonna post this to socials real fast. Hop in the stream and say hello. Link in bio. And the hashtag. The only social that takes the longest is Facebook, because you have to link hashtag or don't not actually have to click. All right. Copy. Almost done. Last thing. Then post here to our own Discord. Hop in. Go. We did the things. Now, get back into the game. Yeah, she's got it downloaded. You played 8 games yesterday, 6 games. I drew 6 to 7 lands in a row. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's magic sometimes. Even when I sit down at the table, I remember that. I had this method that if especially in tournaments, where I just drew nothing, like just bad hands, I would sit there and just break down the deck and, you know, shuffle it in piles. Just to kind of give the deck a good reset. Yeah. Bye. Green. Nutrient block. Right down. Okay. We'll play a blue in case I want to annul something cheap. Not that, because that's creature, not an artifact or enchantment. I am going to get rid of... I get to draw 2 cards. I'm going to get rid of a land. Okay, that's not bad. Got a little greedy. Board 2 comes down. I wish I had some cheap removal, but I don't. So we're just gonna play Code Hacker just to have a 2/1 on the board, and we get to draw. Yep, I'll take that land. We could do this and use our Code Hacker, and then at the beginning of our combat, make our Moxite a 2/2 with flying. It's not bad. Or we could warp this in and have it do that. Okay, well, that's a good attack. So they spent their mana doing that on their turn. I guess that's not too... They're stuck on green, so that's something to take into consideration. So we play this, right? And we warp in the Ardent. Actually, what am I doing? I forget that this... I wish I could say adult beverages were involved, but whatever. Oh my gosh. You guys are killing me. We could warp this. No, I really want to play it. And then we station up with this, I think. And then say go. Send in the mock site. In the turn. Now, their Thawbringer may come into play here, and I'm okay trading my Ardent. Oh, okay. I'm okay trading my Ardent for their Thawbringer. We do get to ping them a lot if I keep it. So if they tack in for 7, I'm attacking back for 4. I don't know. I think it's worth the trade. Oh, okay. So they're holding back. That's respectable. Okay, well, we are going to play this then. Actually, we'll hold back and kill the 3/3. Oh, baby. Yep. Sayonara. Play for 3. I'm just gonna smack in for 1. I got a nice blocker back for their Tenderfoot. This is an enchantment aura. So we put this over here. Play this. We create artifact. What do I want to do here? I think I want the counter to go here. And I think I'm going to smack in for 1. If not, I don't want to get too aggressive. We're going to hold back. Next go around, I can crack the lander if I want. I think, especially if I don't draw any land, I think that's definitely worth doing it. Yep, Tenderfoot's getting pumped up. I think playing this for 3 and then yeah, I do want the land. I do want the land. It's a big hit. We need red. All right, nutrient block. They have to sacrifice it immediately so they can draw cards. Their deck is not very interesting. Siege Ship is pretty badass. We could just orbital plunge it. I really I could play this, but I'm not getting the value out of it. So I think I'll play that after. So we are going to smack in pretty dang hard here. Here, here, and here. And here. Yeah. I think this is good. Yeah, we're just Leroy in it.
Leroy Dragons!
No. We just want to do 1 point of damage. 2. Yeah, something like that. Because any point of damage kills it.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
No, I will not be here to midnight. This will be my last draft for the night. So whenever this is done, I'm done. GG. All right, so a lot of stuff happened in chat here. Trading to ask when BG3. Trading to ask 2 when D2. Don't think my lady will be liking that. Why not? Merlin, wizard equals magic. You see? Yeah, I know, but she's not into gaming, etc. She doesn't understand gaming unless it's Sims 4. Oh, we could bring back Sims 4. BG3 probably be sometime next month. I just got to hit this mythic. That way I can get the challenge out of my head. Promises, promise. Green, blue. And they say go. Okay. Oh, they just have one of those flashy deals, don't they? Okay. A siege ship? Okay. That makes sense. I've loved these card backs. I have them and they're awesome. Oh, they got a reach person. That's not good. Hopefully they don't have removal. We can just start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Be safe, Pi. Have a good one. Well, there it is. Not every day does the opponent have the green diplomatic relations in hand, but this one did. This one did, fortunately. Good thing we have another in our deck, right? Right. Yep. And we got a null if they play an enchantment or artifact. That is not an enchantment or artifact. Neither is that either. Oh, okay. 4 points of damage coming in. No blocks. I am going to tap that down and draw a card. Alright. Play the pangolin and say go. Probably should have orbital plunged the Psionist. Maybe. But now the Biomechan Engineer is more of an orbital plunge target because it can just draw cards and create things. I do have a tractor beam. Watch me draw the tractor beam. Watch me draw tractor beam. I will take that Mechan Engineer in a heartbeat. Decisions. What do we do? You make a 3/5? Well, I guess we're sacrificing their angle. Am I? Make a 4/5? Or no, we don't have to. I don't think so, because that way we just keep the creatures on the board. Say no attacks, pass a turn, see what they do. We might make some trades here. I have an annul up. It can't start pumping with the biomechans, so I didn't plunge it with that idea in mind, because I do have a tractor beam. Right? Was that this deck, or was that the last deck? Oh, that was the last deck. We had a blue-white deck that had tractor beam, which we never used at one time. So never mind. Never mind. But they can't do anything with it because it takes mana. Oh, well, all right. If that's the play you got, I'll just say, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get rid of my annul or not. I have a Cryo Shatter as well. Actually, it's not a bad play for us. They got a, no, it's their lander tokens holding up priority, I think. No attacks. We got a very good board set up here. We got an orbital plunge into place. So that brings 6. So I am going to have to take out the mech in here soon. And then I can play Quantum Riddler. I think that's going to be the play. We take that out. We get an artifact. We ping, pump. So ping, pump, make a robot. And then next turn we play this. Yeah, because I just need this to make robots. I don't need it to block. Auto pay. We pump a robot. You take another ping. Auto pay. We're actually going to decline this so I can warp in the Riddler. It's your lander. And we say no attacks because we're sitting pretty, folks. We're sitting real pretty. Real pretty. Just a quick hey over here. Hey, thanks, Science. Oh, man, I'm out of drink. We're about to go in the air. We got a Cryo Shatter we can do. We got, what other? We got another Orbital Plunge. A Mouth of the Storm coming in. Hot. Very hot. No attacks. Probably should have done the Riddler, but this stops us with the God Maw here. Because, yeah, they're not able to pop off with it as much as they want. Um. I want to draw a card. We're not going to attack unless... Ooh, that is huge. Oh, that is so huge. We're gonna tap you down. We're gonna auto pay. Yeah, we smack in for 6. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah. That's good enough for me. Because our Riddler is still alive. The God mod doesn't get to well, actually, vigilance and haste, yeah, so if they play a land, everything gets vigilance and haste, which they can with the... Oh, they forgot. Okay. I want to open the lanes up and make a devastating attack. Decline. Fine. So what is this? We're going to Mecha the God Maul again. Actually, no, I just want to open the lanes up. Okay, that works for me. Opponent had enough. They had enough, you know. So
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.
no drink. All right, we're currently 4-0. I need to go grab some more drink, though. Let me go downstairs real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Quick. Get back into it. We're 4-0. Let's not go 4-3. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We got too good of a red-blue deck here. Too good of it. Like I want to see a 7-0. Let's do 7-0. Hey, you beautiful soul. Well, look at you, Ainz. I sure do love you. GG says cool. Thank you, thank you. Some new songs coming. Awesome. 4 lands. It's not what I really want to start with. 3 is perfect. 3 is perfect. Because if we start drawing into more lands, it's going to suck. But then again, we got Mouth of the Storm, so I don't know. We'll play this and say go. You got to leave us? I'm sorry, Ainz. Red and white. Probably playing a very aggressive type of deck. I'd rather do this and say go. I am not going to trade for their Starfighter pilot. It does give them value by... Okay, well, if they're not going to value it, I'll take it. Because they probably got removal for the Pangolin anyway. So. I don't think they were expecting that. And that's fine. All right, then. From Companion comes down. All right. All right, we say go. We got 4 land, 5 land, 6 lands in our hands. 2 plus a 4 on the ground. We need 7, 6 for this, 3 to warp in. These are not good warp targets. I mean, things to lock down, but if I have to, I guess. I'd like a creature, but I can't play one until turn 7. So that's kind of stuck. But then again, they haven't been really popping off like red and white typically does. They didn't play another land either. So, and let's see. I think that's a good Crier Shatter. Let's see. Doomer put a 1/1 counter in. No, that's not a good Crier Shatter. I know what we can do. We can warp this in. Put it over there. Play this. Say go. Commit 0. We take 4. They gain a life. They get another counter on the frontline War Rager. Yep. Oh, look at them. Yeah, see, they're super aggressive with their deck, so I like it. I like it a lot. We have to do this before it gets pumped up too much. We have to do this. Let's see. Alright. You become a 4/4 Flying Vigilance. Alright, so we're going to take another 4 points of damage. dual sun coming down. Really? Okay. We're gonna start stabilizing here. Flying vigilance. Attack all. Focus fire. Okay, saw that coming. And we died. All right, well, that's our first loss. There we go. They found the answer, but they had lethal on board. Okay, that's why red and white's good. I want to play a good red and white deck. I do, but we're going to get to platinum tier 1, folks, with this deck. I have every bit of confidence. Every bit of confidence. The problem with that particular one is that we had 4 lands, no creatures to play until turn 5, maybe turn 6. Not much for us to do there. So that is not how our deck typically plays. Easy. Ooh. I love you. I love you so much. Hopefully you're still there to hear that. This is a little better. I like this better. I really do. Okay, thank you, Ike. Hey, they got an annul. Look at them. All right, they pulled it out on that instead of, you know, like a cryogen or something of that nature. So I like this, and I like this too. All right. Really? You didn't like it, huh? Okay. Oh, you wanted to fill your graveyard. I see. I got you. Got you. I forget that this draws a card. I need to keep that in mind. Pretty good. Oh, no, you can have opponent target you, create 2 lander token. Looks like you might be down on lands. 2 lander token. I'm gonna say take action. You can have the lander token. Okay. What do I do here? Do we try to blow up the Rest Harvester? I mean, they only got 1 artifact in the graveyard. It's not like it's going to be doing them any good right now. I could just play that. Oh yeah, I could. And draw a card. I think I like the idea of that better. It's a season of the lost. Good morning. Hey, Yep. How long does that go for? Does that go through all the way through Halloween? Because I'd like to do it if I can. All right. I wondered about giving them landers, but we'll see what happens here. It's got reach. Okay. Take two. Not rest? Okay. Yep, we gotta get rid of it. All right. I could take a big hit here. Okay. Mechazoa coming into play. Locking down. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Bring in another red. I have 9. Okay. No, I have 8 mana. Yeah. Just to slow that down, and it can't do things. I take 3. Okay. Right. Do I attack in? No, I don't. Say in the turn. We lander on their turn. Flying in haste. Okay. That only takes 4, right? Yeah, 3 plus. So it's a good thing I did not attack all. I'm gonna take 8. Okay. Then we can lock that down. Wow, I just draw land. That doesn't help me at all. Lock it down. Cannot attack in because we just die to thing. Attacks. There we go. Okay. Yep. I forgot that it can target me. All right. Well, got our second defeat. I don't think there was anything we could have done better on that. Drawing more removal would have worked. Prior shattering, rust, harvester would have worked. Did we have a cryo shatter still left? I think we did. Because I think I used it aggressively on the previous game. This is great. This is great. Yeah, we win some, lose some. I am not going to play the Cryogen Relic because I want to double spell on my fourth turn. Actually, yeah. Yeah. I want to double spell on my fourth turn. Well, that kind of sucks. But we have an answer. I will trade with it. I'm not going to be happy about trading with it. But they don't attack in, so that's good enough. Now here we can double spell. No attacks, because I actually like my Ardent, and I got two good blockers here. They have a Grav Kill. They have 4 mana, and they're holding up an instant priority. Okay, well, bye-bye. Bye-bye you. We could put another stun counter on. I like that a lot. Because we get to ping him for a point of damage here. And 2. I like that a lot. Now they get rid of it. Okay. But I still think they have a Grav Kill. So let's keep that in mind. And we say go. We end the turn. We play this. No, we still don't have enough. Okay. So I think I really got to do this now. All right. We'll see what they play. We got some options here. Not bad. Especially when you have a reclaimer like that. Well, they're looking really good on their deck. They're looking extremely good on their deck. They get to smack in for 5. Nothing I can do about it. Mouth of the Storm coming in. Okay. All of their creatures are flying. That's not good for me. But Mouth of the Storm helps me a little bit. One of these is going to be a 6 4. Two of these are going to be 6/5. I need this down. I need to lock this down, like one of these. We are going to lock you down. Attack. I need my red and blue guy that pumps things. Unfortunately, we have to block one of these. Let's see if they got. They don't have the thingy. We need 4 more. I got the answers. So are we just gonna go 4 and 3 with this? That sucks. That sucks. But hey, we're still positive. Oh, well, if they're gonna attack in, I'm gonna full swing back. Because I'm just dead in the air next go around, regardless. Oh, well, when you play this, that actually changes things a little bit. They're gonna take 9, 11, 13. Oh, they're dead. Doesn't really matter. Target a creature. So we got 11, 13, 15, 17. We're now 5. We're 5. We're 5 wins and 2. If we can go 6 and 7, that'll get us to Platinum Tier 1.
Drink up, me hearties, yo ho.
That one is the game right. They shouldn't have attacked in. They could have waited another turn. Because they knew we had it. But they didn't know that we had the red and blue card. And that pumped it up twice. Yeah. Yeah. That was perfect. That was perfect. Yeah, we'll keep that. Easy keep. I got more blue in the deck than red, so I'll get rid of All right, good choice. I wish they didn't have a turn 2 play, but they did. They did. They certainly did play this. It's a good blocker. We can start pinging them as well. Menace comes down. Yeah. Oh, I see, and it becomes a 3. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just orbital plunge it. It's an aggressive play. I like it because I'm aggressive. Now, let's see if that comes back to bite me in the ass. Okay. That might bite me in the ass. All right, because, yeah. That might bite me in the ass. I'm gonna warp. Ping. Smack in for 2 more. We can get another land on their turn. So they got a second spell, which they might. See, do you have it? No, you don't have it. You're icy. Okay, you don't have it. We say go, and they didn't land her with 2 mana. Oh wow, they misplayed. They had 2 mana and they didn't land her. I think they didn't they? Are we ahead because of that? Are you not able to activate your Zenith? I don't think they're able to activate it. Oh, now they can. Okay. No block. Not for this first round. That might come in handy. Yep. Ping, ping, done. Would they trade the Halia for this? I think this is what we do. Oh, so they're just gonna block with 1. Okay, that works for me. So if they're able to second spell, they can keep popping off a few things, but it's only gonna last for so long. So that's the good news. Bad news is we'll see what they do here. An enchantment or an artifact, I can do something with. Interesting. So it comes back to me? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Should have saved that for a double spell on your next turn. Yeah. I'll just put this here and take 4. And then I can lock down... I can lock down the Helia. 9... Actually... Smack in, like, really hard. And we'll keep this locked down. Let's draw a card. Okay. Those are very nice lands. Thank you, Sin. I think I want to get aggressive here. Yeah, I want to get aggressive. I mean, I know they're going to hit hard, but I can chump. They got the double spell off. Good for them. But they only went for the extra. I do have flyers. So looks like I won't be attacking for a bit. That's interesting that they are. Okay, I'll just do that. Take 4. I gotta go for the flyer here. All right, now so we could we need 7 more, make that a 4/4. Flyer. And then we'll say go. We'll submit 0. No attacks. End the turn. Are you able to double spell? I don't think you're going to be able to double. It depends. You got a cheap spell in hand. But I got flyers. I like it. We're gonna be able to do stuff here now. Okay. Take that out. Just chomp. They should not have attacked with the Stalker. We take 4. We get the Mechazoa back. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Do we kill them now? We just killed them. We just killed them. We have lethal. What are they doing? Submit 0. Okay, that works for us. It comes down to this, folks. If we win, we rank up. If we lose, we stay in Platinum 2 for another draft. GG.
Now you see that evil will always triumph because good is dumb.
You stopped playing after Unglued and Unhinged. So I don't know the unset names. Got you. These are Spacelands that came from, I don't know what set they came from, honestly. But here, I'll show you. Oh, don't do that. Go back into the deck. Let's see if I remember. Let me find there's 2 arts to it. This came after Zendikar. What was it? Did it come after Zendikar? I think it did. It might be an unset. It might be. I don't know. That's a good question. All right, folks.
Nope. Just me, baby. Just me.
We're gonna try
Drink
it.
up, me hearties, yo ho.
We're gonna try it. Let's go for that trophy. Give me 3 lands to start. 3 and we win. 3 and we win. 3 and some, a 2 and 3 mana play. 3, 2 and 3 mana play. Okay. Shadowblade, you might as well pack up your bags, because this ain't happening. They're playing a... Okay. We're going to take 2. All right. Not bad, not bad. Are they going to second spell this turn? Pump their operative? That's the question. That's the question of the day. Nope. they are playing a second spell deck, and since they've made it this far, they probably have a decent one, folks. They probably have a decent one. We're gonna play this and say go. Now, if they attack all in, that means they got something to blow up my Ardent, and I don't want that. But if they play a spell, and don't attack in, looking good. This month, I'm only down by 1,400, I think. 1,400. And I just been spending 750 tokens each time. Or gems. Gems. That's good for them. Alright, let's I want to draw a card. Okay. They smack me for 2 more. I got card advantage. But oh. Is that all they're gonna play? Just that little weenie guy? Alright. I mean, I'll take it. We're gonna get a 4/4 down. Smack them. Actually, no, we need to cancel the attacks. We're just gonna say no attacks. They're gonna attack in with their operator, and that's fine. We take 1 in the air. But, I don't want to open up the lanes too much in case they have more. I have 24 draft tokens, but you can't use them on Spider-Man, and you can't use them on quick drafts, and I didn't want to use them on the Premier flashbacks. I used a couple, but so basically I'm waiting till the next set comes out, so. But if we hit Mythic with Limited this month, see, that's exactly what I felt. I felt it. I felt it. That's why we didn't attack in. All right. Nope, no attacks. Again, we're just trying to stabilize. We can keep pinging them, and we have things in the air. We have things. If we can go late game with our deck, we win every single time. Usually. Usually. So they hard cast us. They didn't even warp it for value. They could have double casted, but yeah, they put it down immediately. If that's the case, I am going to orbital plunge it. I do want to get a flyer going, but I think drawing a card right now and staying ahead on card advantage is the best thing. I'm gonna not warp. I can warp it in. It's fine. We're gonna ping them. We're gonna draw a card. Ooh. This is tough. I think I'm going to go with this because I can double spell next go around with these 2 cards. I'm going to hold back. That sucks. Actually, I'm not making fun of my opponent. They should have locked down the Ardent and attacked in with their Infiltrator to get another card. I think they're just now realizing. Okay. I'm gonna go for the draw card here. Really good for us. I can take a hit or two. So it takes... I should smack in hard, I think, because I can chump. I got two blockers. Yeah. I think I really have to go hard. Six, 7, 9. I don't die. In the turn. We got a chump blocker. And we got them on the ropes. And I can go in the air with a 4/4 vigilance. They have to get their skiff online, but that requires them tapping down things. Is it just 1 point away? Ooh. It's 2 points away. They can use their sentinel on the skiff. This is a big question here. Yep, okay. So they got 6 in the air. They got 1 unblockable. The Infiltrator. Yeah, I made a calculated decision. Now let's see if they attack in. The Infiltrator coming in, definitely worth it. Getting in 1 point of damage. Oh, we might have a we might win this, folks. Maybe, because we're gonna have to force them to block things if we get some things to open up the lanes. If I can lock down their Mekazoa here, I don't know. Not, well, maybe not. Because I can't really draw, can I? I am going to play you. Because you're going to ping twice. Auto pay. Yep. Okay. We got a Vigilance that can smack in for 4 right now. And they have to block. Oops. Yeah, my bad. I hit the wrong lander. So do I die in the air? Do they have... Oh, they do. Ah, I'm dead. They had it. They had the answer. Doesn't matter what I did because they got me in the air now. That's fine. We went 6-3. All right. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I'll play my stuff too. 6-3, folks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I didn't know they were going to do that, unfortunately, Sin, right? I didn't know they were going to make Spider-Man not use your draft tokens. And I also don't like the fact that they did separate art for it, but didn't make any lands. Like, the Omen passes could have been, I think, a little bit more successful had they shown a little bit more love as far as making lands for it. I mean, but then again, you know, they took the most iconic, one of the most iconic pieces in Marvel, and just blundered it all completely. And didn't even show the respect that it deserved with the type of cards they produce on top of that. But hey, you know, maybe they'll learn from it. I don't know. Who knows, right? Yeah, no one expected the worst set for drafting ever, exactly. But hey, 6-3. 6-3. That's still good. 6-3, folks. I'm fed. So we are still Platinum 2. Our first draft was horrible. It was just straight up bonkers, horrible. We went 1-3 with it, and it wasn't a bad deck. Wasn't a bad deck. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. But this one I didn't even have high hopes for, and it went 6-3. So I guess, yeah, this goes to show that sometimes when you think you're going to do great, you don't. Sometimes when you think you're not going to do great, you do. So whatever. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. So more Magic the Gathering all week. I know I've had some people go, hey, what are you're not playing any Destiny 2? Hey, you're not playing any Silent Hill F. I've already had the comments rolling in because apparently there's some people that want to see that, and I get it. But more Magic the Gathering coming in because I want to make this push. I'm going to try to get Mythic in the next, well, it was 10 days. Now it's 9 days. So I'm going to try. All right, folks. Even if I have to draft into Spider-Man. But so if you like the content, you want to see more of it, you want to see if I'm successful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button over here on YouTube so you don't miss out on when I go live and notifications. And also hit the like on the video, pretty please, and leave a little chat emoji or something in the comment section, just to help out with the algorithm. I know it only takes an extra second time, but I appreciate it in advance. If you're over here on Twitch, don't forget to follow. All right, y'all have a great night or day. I'm gonna leave some hearts in both chats. I'm horrible at guessing how good my decks are. You know, I think that's the fun part of Magic. That sometimes, because we had one where we just drew like 6 lands, so it was just straight up. You know, sometimes it happens, right? But that's a good part of it. You know, it's random. It's a card game, and it's fun. It really is, and I love the art. I love the. I do. I love it. So, have a good nap night. Thanks, cool. Thanks for being here. I know this isn't your jam, but thanks for being here and supporting and hanging out. I appreciate you, cool, and you have a good one too. You too, Sin. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.